a
Well,
picture on Twitter.
pizza pie, yeah, pizza pie.
Yeah. A
Yeah.
pizza to pie.
Pizza pie.
Sbarro pizza, man. You have to.
You just got back from New York?
That's correct. I went to the game. As you know, I went to the game yesterday, the
Right.
Xavier Butler game. I drove back. I got 48 minutes of sleep. And then I got Sbarro pizza on the way home. And now I've got my Starbucks to keep me awake for this. I didn't want to go to the game today because I need to mow my grass later.
Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love hearing that.
So anyways,
I
if you're
did not.
watching,
How did UConn get into the Big East tournament?
I don't know. And I don't know why they decided to play in it because they're basically a lock for a 1 seed, right?
Right.
So why even play your starters? Today they should be resting their starters.
Rest them up.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when an NFL team clinches a playoff spot, their backups are playing because they don't want to risk injury heading into the playoffs. That's how UConn should be treating today. I don't see why if it was the American Athletic Conference tournament, Cap, I would see why they would play their starters, but today?
That's a good point. I mean, if it's good enough for the NFL, I don't know why it's not good enough for college basketball. Like, if I don't see Donovan Clingan holding a clipboard today, I mean, it's 2024. I mean, figure it out. You know what I mean?
It's disgusting.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. So yeah, I'm just feeling patriotic today. So I had to, rock this bad boy. It's a great day in America. The sun is shining. Flowers are starting to bloom. It's a great time of the year. Boys, we are back, man. Day 2 of the Big East tournament.
We are back.
I saw some rankings on like best days of the Big East tournament, and today has got to be one of the best days. I think maybe tomorrow is barely in front of it, depending on how good the championship is. But today is an absolute banger. Four bangers today. I can't freaking wait. Whew, but
yeah, I'd say
I'm nervous
today's
on
the
Rutgers,
best
boys.
day.
It's
Has to be. It's the most Big East games that we'll have for the rest of the year.
Would you say it's the biggest Eastest day?
I would assume so, yeah. Biggest, most Eastest day is today.
Just absolutely have to be.
The Beastest day. It looks like Kenny perhaps is wearing the Roll Blob hat like me.
I am. I actually am wearing the same exact clothes as yesterday. It's like a playoff beard. I'm just going to let everything grow until we lose.
Okay.
I think it might be that way during the NCAA tournament, just falling asleep in our clothes, waking back up and doing the same thing over again. So it's that time of the year, man. But it is day 2 of the Big East tournament. We are right in the thick of conference tournament week. What an amazing – dude, it's so fun being in this mode of just like ball day, all day, like right before the NCAA tournament. It's just such a fun time of the year. And anything can happen, boys.
Anything can happen.
Kenny, what month is this again?
March is this.
March is this,
I think.
Anything can happen, baby. Anything can happen. Gas me up.
Looks like we've got Ahmad and Gabe in the chat. So what up, fellas?
Gabriel
Goliath?
Oh, I met him.
Are you going to hop into Discord, Coop, or no?
Yes, I can do that.
Oh, do you guys have a vibe on today? I probably have like 5 minutes. I'll be holding down the chat skis.
I mean, there's nothing for Xavier to lose, so I think they'll come out there and give it their best.
That's all you can do. Give it your best.
Beating UConn is not something I would ever assume any team in the country is going to do, but crazier things have happened.
Did you see what Ahmad said here? Guards got to guard.
Guards do have to guard.
Yeah, guards do have to guard. Why else would they be called guards?
Yeah, they're literally called guards.
Right. Yeah.
Right. I'm interested to see what UConn's energy looks like. I assume with Dan Hurley and that program that they're going to be fired up. But it wouldn't shock me if psychology sets in a little bit and they really have nothing to play for, honestly. Maybe, what kind of 1 seed they're going to be. But Xavier's hungry. UConn may or may not be. I'm interested to see what the dynamic looks like. I think the first 5 or 10 minutes are going to say a lot on how bad UConn really wants to push for a Big East championship. So we'll see. We will definitely see.
Yeah. And how about Chris Holtman? Looks like he's heading to DePaul.
Dude, I love your tweet about the Ohio State coaches. It is a funnel to the Big East.
The Big East runs through Columbus.
I think Holtman's a decent coach. It didn't go great at Ohio State there at the end, but got a proven track record. He had DePaul rolling before he left. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or did I say DePaul? I meant Butler.
Butler. He had them rolling. Ohio State, I mean, was a 2 seed. I mean, they ended up
Exactly.
losing to who was it? Oral Roberts. But
Nice.
I mean, every now and then Oral's going to bust a nut in the tournament. So,
What
you
time
know,
is it?
stuff like that happens.
Oh, wait. Is it 11:54 a.m. or p.m.?
It depends what
The
side of
game
the
at midnight?
globe you're on.
The game's at noon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. It depends on what side of the globe you're on.
That is very, very true. That is very, very true. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a good one, boys. I think I better get out of here. I don't know what the heck I did to get more responsibility at work. I really thought I was phoning it in, but I got an attaboy yesterday and a bunch of responsibilities. So horrible timing. And it's just like, it's so funny in these work meetings. I want so bad to be like, I don't give a about any of this. It is conference tournament week. Like why would I care about this?
Time for a blobcast.
I just don't think you understand, sir.
Blob over jobs.
Yeah.
Wait. I thought you were going to talk about what day it was today.
Let's slap them. Inside
All right,
joke.
boys, let's come out with some good energy. I will do everything I can to jump on when I can, and I will be active in the chat.
All right, brother.
Shactive.
Let's have a day. America.
Shactive. He's going to be shack. You're going to be shacktive? Are you positive about that?
I am positive. Actually, I'm not positive. I'm definite about that.
Okay. All right. Well,
all right,
we'll see you out in the sphere.
Stay physically strong. Shouts to Bob.
Shouts to Bob, always. All right, so we got to get everything moved over now.
You know, Cap was just a quick one and done. Show some face, so when people go back to watch it on Twitter, they see him. They're like, oh, Cap was there.
Cap was there for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't watch. Hopefully they don't watch for more than 7 minutes and 12 seconds.
Yeah, he's going to go out and just probably sit on the porch, maybe get in the hot tub and drink some beer. Right. Be like, oh, I've got to work. I
got to work today. It's big. I just don't feel like rolling with the Blob boys today.
Yeah, exactly. But it is what it is. We'll hold it down. Maybe some sources say we might have a Featherstone sighting at some point.
Oh, did you hear that?
I've heard that. Yeah.
Wow. You know, that's a rare occurrence.
Very rare.
Especially after last night. He was so pissed when DePaul lost.
Oh, insane. I didn't know. I prayed for him last night. You know, I couldn't hardly fall asleep knowing that my good friend Ian was trying to fall asleep in a state of despair.
Right. It's tough.
Ian, I hope you're doing well, man.
Gotta get all this stuff.
The nachos did look fire, though. Yeah, you're right. There's like this rule that a lot of restaurants have about fully loaded nachos too.
What's that rule?
The rule is that that like one person, if you get an order of fully loaded nachos to share, one person can't eat all of the stuff that has like the fully loaded stuff on it. So
it's an unwritten rule.
It's like this rule. Just a rule.
Gotcha. All right, so we are pushing up real close to game time.
Real close.
I'm talking real close. Let's hop into the Discord. All right. All right. Do you think I have time to run? There's no way this tip's at noon, right? I got to run up and grab my coffee.
Oh, you're fine. I'll hold it down.
All right.
Ian, I have sent you the link. When you join, you probably won't immediately be live, but Kenny will, he'll get you in here and we'll go from there. So whenever you're wanting to join, it's in your Twitter DMs. Ahmad, no, apparently Montana did not win last night. I haven't checked. Cap said Montana State ended up winning. So, yeah, tough day for the Grizzlies. Anyways, there's some basketball on here soon. Per the Fox Sports streaming website, 39 seconds until tip-off. So we'll see how long this is a game. Hopefully Xavier makes it a game at least and wins, but we're prepared for the worst. We can power through anything. We're professionals.
Let's do. What
Will
did I
there
miss?
be I don't think you missed much. Will there be a Roll Blob after dark tonight? For me, I don't believe I will be after darking it,
Yeah,
but time will tell.
it really
Yep.
just depends on what happens with the game, right? I mean, that's where
Yeah.
my head is.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm just
Yes,
getting
Ahmad, I
bad
did get
network.
Starbies.
Starbies. I went back to the pot, the coffee pot.
Yeah, back on that pot.
Got myself some Death Wish coffee. Not sponsored, just love it.
Not sponsored yet.
Yet. Oh man, dude. We just gotta. I don't know. I just don't even know what to say. No, Ahmad. Plumber fixed everything. He's good to go. He was here until almost. It would have been like 9:30, 10 o'clock last night. He was here.
We should have had him on the stream last night.
We should have. He was down here a couple times. He was just off camera asking me, "You done yet?" I was like, "No."
You almost done?
Is it bad that I'm happy that Montana State? Oh, who do we got here? We got somebody joining the show. Feathers.
Looks like we've got an Ian.
Let me see what I can do here. I got to get him into
I-
the collab cam. Let's just do that one.
Ian, you will be joining the stream here momentarily. So now's your time to say anything you want while no one else besides me and Kenny can hear you.
I don't have a lot. It was just it was a rough night. Tough night, sad night.
Yeah.
Not as good though.
Oh, baby. Here we go.
Looks like Ian is now visible to the general public.
He sure is.
Ian, welcome back to another Roll Blob Blobcast.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on again. It is truly an honor to be here as we witness a historic upset.
It's going to be.
Amen to that.
What's going on over there? You smacking your mic?
No, I noticed. I think I got some nachos spilled on my computer. I was trying to kind of.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, we'll just do a little headphone warning for the crew. We have 108 people in here.
Wow.
We're cooking early.
Early and often.
It's lunch break time. If you're on lunch break at work, hope you're eating good. Hopefully it's Sbarro and nothing else.
I can't. I'm not going to be able to eat till after the game.
Yeah, I have yet to actually eat. I took a picture of a piece of pizza and then I just put it in a to-go box.
Oh, wait, that didn't happen. You're not in New York right now?
I was earlier. I drove to New York to get the pizza and then I drove back.
YouTube over Twitter, for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Because guess what?
Yeah.
We can't hear
YouTube
what the Twitter
gang.
people are saying.
You should always choose you over X.
All right, 12:04. Where are we at here?
UConn Energy is what their shirts say. So Xavier's, I would assume, says Xavier Energy.
Yeah, I'm 99% sure that's what. I don't know. I've seen the Xavier Energy shirts, right?
I think I saw them yesterday.
Is that? I don't know when they started that. Was it just for
I
the
feel like-
tourney?
Yeah, well, it'll be for like the Big East tournament and any play beyond that. Like for the Nike schools, it'll just say whatever energy. Like they had ones where it was like Xavier Soul or whatever, like whatever team soul. They're usually just the worst t-shirts you can possibly think of.
Right.
One day, Kenny, one day they'll be wearing these shirts. It'll say, instead of I like the Musketeers, it'll say I play for the Musketeers.
Genius.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. All right. Man, oh man. Just want to get the game underway, right? I mean, the first 4 minutes is really gonna show a lot.
Oh yeah.
Love a good noon tip. Big noon kickoff.
And last
Yes,
time
sir.
Xavier, what time did Xavier play UConn last time? Was it a noon game last time? Sunday.
Unfortunately, yes, Kenny, it was. It was
But
a
that was on-
Sunday noon.
But
tip.
yeah, that was on a Sunday though. It's very different playing
Yeah.
on a Thursday.
Oh, so much different. And instead of playing in Connecticut in stores, we're in like, what do they call it? Stores South.
Mm.
Madison Square Garden, UConn 6th borough or whatever the hell.
They're related to Joe Burrow.
Yeah, he is.
I like that, Ahmad. Get Lazar out there. UConn, more like you can't like it.
Yeah, UConn is a GMC.
I can't remember who it was. Somebody called him Elcon earlier. That was good.
Yeah. I think that may have been Drew, Cap's brother, in the chat
Yeah.
yesterday.
All right, here we go.
We are underway.
Oh God, Lazar on Klingon. No, they'll probably have a boo on him. Oh,
Dez with the early deuce.
Just the early quick bucket. All right, mark it down. Xavier has been leading for 7 seconds.
I will take that.
nice, Des Claude. I'm behind you guys by a lot.
Is it just
Oh,
now
really?
2-0 for you, Ian?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh boy, this might be an annoying stream for you.
No, that's okay. I don't mind.
Wow, a boo.
Okay, a
That Klingon
booskies.
is huge. Did he grow overnight?
Did who grow overnight? Me?
Klingon, he looks even bigger.
I mean, you can't wear number 32 and not be a tall dude.
Good point.
Got a rebound. Let's go.
Good.
No, just get the dribble handoff and let's keep moving.
Hit Quincy, pull up.
Quincy going up.
Oh, beautiful.
Bang!
7-0, boys. Xavier with the early lead, early touchdown lead.
I mean, at this point, I think now's when you just take your starters out.
Yeah. It's like, you know what? Today's not it.
Yeah.
Xavier, congrats. Let's just let them have this round.
They really just want a full week of rest for the NCAA tournament.
Honestly, though, like, it's something to think about. It truly doesn't really.
Oh, what are you doing? Why now?
Even Dan Hurley's mad at that. And people forget he has a losing record against Xavier, 4-5.
People do forget.
You know what people don't
In
forget?
fact, I
Xavier
was
hasn't
one
had a
of them.
losing season since 1994, 1995, whatever.
95, I think it was.
Dude, a boo. Did they call a foul? Oh, no, travel. Okay. Yeah, stop the count. Stop the count.
What is?
Grow up, Dez. Come on, dude.
My God, I mean, Klingon had Newton right there on the drive. I don't know why he didn't give it to him.
Yeah, I don't know. That was one of those like, all right, let's just settle down, guys. I'm not going to make that pass right now. Do we have the number that Quincy needs to break the 3-point record? I think he had 3 or 4 last night.
I think they said he was at 101 after last night.
Lazar, no.
I think
Rebound?
Lazar,
Rebound?
Rebound. Quincy's
Quincy?
going to shoot it. Yep. Bang.
Let's go!
10.
What are we doing?
Nothing. Start to the game. Couldn't ask for anything better.
What's that? What's the that bowler say?
Who do you think you are?
Who do you think you
right.
are? I am.
I am.
Quincy.
Did you see his did you see when he retired, he was like the saying that he had, it was like, love me or hate me, all you could do is watch me.
Yeah.
Damn. That is some confidence right there.
Yeah.
Well, UConn finally scored.
Quincy. Oh,
Man.
geez, Quincy. Did that go in, or did you just not hit anything?
It did not hit anything. You can't say he's not confident.
I mean, he's at 103 now. Needs 3 more for the record.
That's
Today
our green
is
light.
the day.
Oh no. Oh. Quincy just came around that screen and the dude cut to the basket. He was wide open for a layup. They didn't see him. Dez? Okay.
Newton's a good
Good
player.
defense.
He's clean.
Davion fighting around those screens.
Come on, man. Boo. Nothing stupid here.
Well,
Travel? Oh, timeout. Timeout or travel?
media timeout. Well, no, turnover. He did. Yeah. Both.
We're getting some
2 TOs. Turnover and timeout. TOTO.
2-2.
TO2. Ian, we're getting some feedback from your mic.
What was that?
We're getting some feedback from your mic. It sounds like there's a fan in your room or something.
Oh, let me fix that for you.
Did they call a travel, Stevie? I didn't see what they called. I thought they just called a timeout.
I believe it was travel and then a media timeout.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yep, much better. Oh man. I mean, you really can't ask for a better start to the game, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I liked it better when UConn had 0 points, but
Right. But hey,
I'm happy with it so far. Yeah.
you can't win all the wars if you don't win the first one.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
I'm going to try and actually keep track of the wars this time.
And WARS stands for wins above replacement
Yep.
in baseball.
Oh, no.
Don't forget Easter's coming up, fellas, on the 31st.
Ooh. You going on an Easter egg hunt?
Something like that.
I'm just going to throw eggs at people. Say Happy Easter.
Yeah, I'm going to do it the following day since it's April Fool's Day.
Good call.
Be like, Happy Easter, then an egg just splatters on someone's face, and then be like, April Fool's, idiot.
Idiot.
Big Easter. Yeah, you're right. Big Easter tournament. You guys ever been to New York?
A few times.
I have been to New York a couple times, but what did we do?
Is it
What
all
was
its
it? I'm trying to think what we did. Where we? Oh, we played.
A10 tournament in Brooklyn at least once, probably?
No, A10 tournament was in Atlantic City.
Oh, I guess it was after you left then.
But we played. I mean, like Fordham and St.
Fordham,
Bonaventure,
yeah.
all that stuff. But I'm trying to remember why we were there. But we went. It was like on right when Christmas break started. We were that. I think we played Fordham, and then we went straight down. We went straight because we stayed in Times Square at the Westin in Times Square. I don't remember why we were there though.
It's a fun time, man. I went a couple times in college with the band, and it's fun. I mean, I personally I could never live there because it's just so busy, but it's fun to visit.
Yeah, I've actually, besides yesterday, last year was my first time, but I was just driving to Madison Square Garden and driving home, so I didn't get to see anything.
Fair. Sounds like a quick trip.
I wouldn't say quick, just with the driving time, but
How long did that take you?
14 hours.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
What do you think it takes to get from like the corner of Maine to like the far end of California?
Probably nonstop. I would say maybe 37.
I might have to try that sometime.
37. The longest road trip I've been on is from Naples, Florida to Cincinnati just in December. It was 19 hours. I read the whole internet.
Wow. The whole thing.
I finished YouTube.
Oh,
Man,
Des,
come on, Des.
what?
That was despicable.
Now we're just giving up offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
Dude, what?
Offensive rebound, no
Another
call,
one.
3, 1-point game. Basketball, as they say, is a game of runs. Xavier 10-0 run to start the game. UConn's on a 9-0 run. Timeout Xavier. And see, that's why you go on a 10-0 run to start the game instead of a 9-0 run, because you still have the lead.
Good call.
Yeah.
Planned ahead.
Yep. Now, I would keep trading this. I would trade another Xavier 10-0 run
For
to
another
make it 20-9, and then UConn can have their 9-0 run and keep exchanging that until the end.
We could do that the whole game.
But,
We can afford that.
Yeah, right. But the thing about this, the thing about their run was Xavier's missing easy shots. UConn was like, miss a 3, travel. Like Xavier's literally just missing bad. Like Des just bricked a wide open layup.
Yeah.
Didn't even touch the rim.
When you're giving up an offensive rebound to Cam Spencer, come on now.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that was 3 offensive rebounds in 1 possession.
Ugh. Ahmad, there's no need to kill anybody.
Edis and Lazar back in the game. I want to see a little pick and any chance of that.
Des 3. Well, that's out of the way. And UConn has the lead.
Okay. So Xavier led for almost or a little over 6 minutes. 8 points in the paint for UConn.
Floater's not there. Not enough float.
Needed 5% more float.
Yep. Man, Dan Hurley's face, he's like real life emoting.
13-0 run. Come on.
I just got the face, Coop.
There we go.
Yeah, crazy.
That AM1?
All right, there we go, Des. There we go.
You just want to
And a
see them.
foul.
You just want to see them now show that they're here, that they're still here to compete, right? And getting this shot to go. Like, it would be so easy at this point for Xavier to be like, well, they took our best shot and went on a 13-0 run. You know, it is what it is. But come on, baby. I think it's pretty
now
safe to
it's
say we're
tied.
not going. I think it's pretty safe to say we're not going to win this war. But
Yeah, but Xavier's on a 3-0 run now.
that's true. Is it considered a run if it's one possession's worth of points?
You know, I don't think it's graphic worthy, but to me, I'm the run guy.
Right.
So I like to state it.
Just a
I
mess
do
on
like
defense there.
the mismatched shoes
Dude,
for Quincy. I might start doing that in
get
real
this
life.
joker off the screen. You
Talk
remember what
about Djokovic?
Impractical jokers.
have you seen that's the Shane Gillis stand-up.
Oh, I've seen it. I just don't remember
He's talking about
what he's
how
referencing.
when Trump was polling at like 2%. Get the joker off the screen.
Oh, speaking of 2%, donate to Final 2% if you don't want to see Xavier as a
Goodness.
9 seed in the Big East tournament next year.
You know what? My cousin gave me a good idea here, and I haven't actually done it. We need to do a text block.
There you go, Des. Xavier has regained the lead.
So there you go. So we go on a 10-0 run, they go on a 13-0 run, then we go on a 5-0 run, and if we just alternate that all game, we're good.
Assuming time works out. Yeah. Man, rebounding's not ideal. Foul on Des. Free throws.
What was that defense?
After a
They both
commercial
just-
break.
They
Probably a
both
deep
just slid
commercial.
off him.
Oh,
They keep doing these double screens, and guys just aren't communicating through them. Yeah, Matt, I don't know what they're doing, man. Sometimes they're switching, sometimes the guy's just running through. That time they both were there, and then they both just walked away. Got to talk.
Coop, the Final 2% website is just final2%.com, right?
Correct.
I just put it up on screen there. Donate to Xavier NIL at final2%.com.
Let me just double check that. I'm pretty sure.
Stevie called me after. Stevie called me after the
2%.com.
He was like, "Man, you got me all pumped up. I wanted to donate, and then I was like, man, where do I go?" And you guys said final2%.com a couple of times, but I had to go back and try and find it, and I couldn't. So he's like, "You guys need to have something up on screen." So boom, there you go, Stevie.
Genius.
And I'm pretty sure that this mocha is made with 2% milk.
So you're
GAK, go X.
You're in to win.
Oh, yeah. AK, thanks for joining the stream. Have fun at work.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Well, AK, you know what? How about you just leave it up on your phone, though? Help the algorithm for us. You know what? Leave it up on your computer and on your phone.
Oh, why don't I just go to the Apple store one day and put the stream up on all of the phones?
I just realized I can have it going on my laptop on a different tab as well on my computer.
There you go.
And I have it up on my
Guys,
phone.
we're all just thinking now. This is a thinking stream.
Don't let that ball get rolling.
Yeah, all right. This is a thinking man stream.
Hey, we're doing good on Twitter. We're 156 so far.
Very nice.
My brother-in-law's dad said to call in a threat to the Big East tournament because Xavier was winning 10-0.
Your brother-in-law's dad, wouldn't that be your father-in-law?
No. My sister's husband.
Oh, okay. Your sister's husband's dad. Okay, yeah.
Don't let that blob get rolling.
I'm such an idiot. I had the sound on the YouTube then, and I was like, why am I hearing everything twice?
We got an echo, boys.
You have 2 ears. You would think having 2 ears, you would hear things twice more often.
That's what it was, Coop. Last night when I kept saying I can hear myself twice, it's because you had the Streamlabs thing up, and it's not muted. So I'm hearing that. Okay, that's what it was. I was like, man, I think it has something to do with Cap. I'm not sure.
When in doubt, blame Cap.
Yeah, we blamed it on Cap.
Yep.
So it was 15-13 at the end of that war. So 5.
Still winning.
So Xavier lost the second war 5-9.
All right.
Trey Green's in.
Trey Green getting that MSG burn.
Here he goes.
I thought he was hoisting that.
3 for Trey.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, Trey.
I mean, if your name's Trey, you've got to be a 3-point guy.
I mean, if you're not,
then that's just weird.
Get the Joker off the screen.
I guess kind of a missed opportunity for him to not be number 3.
Is it Trey Day?
Yeah, why isn't he number 3?
Oh, that's off him. Let's go. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, why isn't he?
Wait, Dalen Swain's number 3.
Oh, is he?
Dalen Swain's number 3?
I'm not good with numbers.
Oh, man.
Is it to the point where you can have almost any number in basketball yet?
I don't know what the rule is.
I know
when I was in school. Yeah, when I was in school, you could only go up to the 5s. The second number.
Interesting.
Actually, neither number could be higher than 5.
Because the ref has to hold it up on his fingers.
Because it's too much.
That just seems like
it's way too much for the ref to go like this for a number 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
that just seems like such an old school thing.
Yeah. Or they get like a little like iPhone and then they just like type it in on the screen and hold it up.
Or like they just write it on a little dry erase thing.
Yeah. Have a little whiteboard in their back pocket, pull it out.
What is that?
Or they just yell it.
Ooh, Trey? Ooh, no. Yeah, I guess Fubo is quite behind. Still holding the lead, though.
Well, Trey is 0 for his last 2, but
I'm shortage of confidence.
Typically not upset seeing Trey Green shoot the ball, though.
No, I mean, they were both open. Can't get mad about it. Rebound.
Man.
Rebound.
Cap, I don't know. It's not my Fubo, to be honest with you. It's a friend's, and she just logged into it on our television, and we never logged it out.
Nice.
Well, I don't know if you guys have had issues with Fox Sports streaming app. It's just been janky, so we've been using Fubo now. Seems pretty legit, though. They got a lot of channels and stuff. They get a lot of live sports.
I don't know
Oh, man. What are you doing?
Did we get some pump up speeches by Cap and Ian on Twitter? I didn't get to check that.
I did.
Ian
I
for
posted
sure.
one. I even had some nice music in the background.
Abu is working down there. Oh my. I thought that was going up. I was like, wow. Kachi,
Kachi, nice.
get in there, baby.
Kachi is Inze.
I am shocked Abu did not get called for a foul.
I know, me too.
But I mean, if they're not going to call it, keep playing like that then.
But did you see him working down low against Klingon?
Yeah, well, no, that's not like.
Yeah.
If they're not calling it, then keep doing it.
Got to get around him. Oh, boy.
They call that
Coming
the
back.
Klingon seal.
Rebound. Let's go.
Good box out from Abu. He's fighting down there.
Yep.
Hmm.
Okay. Kachi's
I love
working.
Klingon looking to the refs for a foul on defense. Bro, you're huge. Stop it.
Oh, my gosh, dude. Come on.
Man, another one. That's like
Rebound
6.
the ball.
I think that's 6 offensive rebounds for Connecticut. Well, okay. Well, there's the graphic. Yep.
I just talked about Abu boxing out. And then
Jeez,
he
dude,
did
are you
box
kidding
out
me?
Klingon there.
Did you see that?
It's going to be the shot clock violation. Yep.
But he just pushed off Quincy so crazy. What's the Cam Spencer? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Number 12. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sean
So-
was screaming.
Talking about runs, UConn has missed their last 6 shots. They haven't scored in 2 minutes and 49 seconds. 7 minutes even to play. Xavier's up 22-19. Xavier is shooting 50% from the floor, as every team should.
50-50 chance.
Every shot is you miss 100% of the shots. You don't take 50% of the time.
That's a lot of math to digest.
Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott, Coop Ledford.
What's 50% of 100?
50.
No
Too
way.
much. That's too
50.
much math.
This math is just wilding me out. Mind blown.
All right. 22-19 is the score, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, good. Xavier wins war number 3, 7-6.
Big time. That's
Thank
big
you for
time.
your support, Cap.
You need like a little. This stat segment is brought to you by.
If anyone in the chat owns a company and would like to sponsor a segment on the Roll Blob podcast, live watch party, or recorded podcast,
Yeah.
please,
We're selling.
please
Here,
reach
hold on.
out to us.
We are, let me throw it up here. We'll do a little color block. We are going to be, if you guys are looking up on the screen there, you'll see what I'm talking about. We're going to sell this ad space right here. See what I'm talking about?
Yep.
You know, and you know what? There's different tiers. This is tier 1. This is tier 2. And that's tier 3, right? That one's going to run you a cool $50K.
I'm with it. I mean, maybe, and we'll start the bidding now if anyone wants to buy any of that.
I mean, technically you
ad
don't have.
space.
Yeah, technically you don't have to be a company. Like we can just put your name up there.
There's like,
Simple Hobbies
There's
with the
like
opening
3
bid
words.
at $10.
and we'll put
Speaking of,
anything on there. There's like,
You know, I know
probably
this
10 words we won't put up there.
right. This isn't. This is not a paid advertisement, but you guys, if you haven't checked out Starter King, I tweeted about it a little bit ago. My Simple Hobbies started a fire starter company. You should check it out. It's
A fire starter?
yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's like they're made out of food grade. His dad owns a wax paper company, a big wax paper company, and it's made out of all food grade wax paper and all this stuff. And they light really well. We used them for the pig roast last year. Great.
Nice.
TK Jewelers. L&L Limos.
L&L Limos is a scam.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. He took that product to a trade show for Lowe's, and Lowe's placed an order to sell them nationwide in Lowe's.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Wow, that's
Big time.
massive.
Yeah.
What an entrepreneur. I didn't know her, but Entrepreneur did.
Oh boy. Entrepreneur.
Jack O'Grady, a fellow I think you should leave guy. I love it.
That's what's up. Watch exploded. Super Bowl ring was on the hand, reaching through the wall of the limo.
When the limo driver is hugging his date.
Drone cam sighting by a mod there.
We love the drone cam.
Oh, drone cam. I thought you were saying Jerome cam.
Oh.
We do need a camera on Jerome. Is Jerome there?
I don't see him.
I don't see him either.
There's Fremantle. He may be at the end of the bench.
Yeah, possibly. We are officially Jerome hunters. Looking for Jerome.
Oh, man.
Samson Johnson with a chance to end UConn's scoreless drought. He did. They still haven't made a field goal. A free throw doesn't count as a field goal. They haven't made one of those in 3.5 minutes.
Good call. Shut him out.
Stevie, that was a call from Grandma. She's trying to find the game on FS1. So
that's someone's grandson.
I'm someone's grandson. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, man! Man, oh man, dude. I understand why they're trying to.
Lazar 3. Nope. So Xavier also has. They've missed their last 5 field goals. UConn's missed their last 7. Nice defense by Abu.
Yeah. Abu's playing well, but what I was going to say is I understand why they're. Oh my gosh, dude!
That was
what in the world? I understand why they're looking for that down low pass. You got to keep the defense honest, but like, let's just have an internal. Come on, rebound. Just internally, just know that we're not going to actually throw it, right? Like, there's 3. I think we have 3 turnovers trying to force that down low. Come on, Davion. Abu's playing hard, man. You got to give him that.
Do we lose Coop?
Oh, yeah, he'll be back.
He's back.
Oh, goodness. Coop, as soon as you leave, they get a dunk.
Coop.
I'm putting that one on you.
I've left?
Yeah. You were gone for like.
No, we're good
you're
now.
Back now. You were gone for like 10 seconds.
I don't know what happens, man. Sometimes you just get kicked out.
You ever just kind of evaporate?
Yeah. A lot of times.
Sounds like that Dare commercial from back in the day.
You ever just metamorphosize?
Metamorphosize. What's metamorphosis again? Is that like caterpillar to
the rock
butterfly?
thing? Oh no, maybe it's that. What's the rock thing?
Oh, that's well, maybe erosion.
Maybe that's metamorphosis rock. I'm the wrong
Igneous
person.
rock. There's I don't know, man. I don't know. I psychology, reverse psychology major. I don't really remember that.
It is 12:40 on a Thursday, and we're talking about metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis is definitely the butterfly effect.
Is it? Wait,
I
the
think so.
butterfly effect.
Yeah. That actually might
Met?
be the butterfly effect I think is its own thing. But
Yeah, it's its own phenomenon.
but it's
phenomenon.
effectively a butterfly a worm turned into a butterfly.
Yeah, metamorphosis is the process of transformation from an immature form to an adult form in 2 or more distinct stages.
Distinct.
So even we as men have gone through metamorphosis from when we switch from immaturity to manhood.
Hey, they finally got one. They finally got a high-low to work. Lazar going to the line. Still got a chance to win this war.
That's all you can ask for.
Metamorphic rock. Matt gets me. Thanks, Matt.
Metamorphic rock. Man, a lot of metaphors.
Meta. What's meta mean?
Let's go.
Meta
Way to get that roll, dude.
There's meta, like the Facebook meta.
Cap.
Yeah.
I don't understand how it can be PM if it's not dark outside.
2 for 2 from the line for Lazar.
All right, the war is sitting at 4-4 right now.
And very often can you tie a war in IRL.
That's true.
2.5 points and 2.5 rebounds on the year for Lazar. That's consistency.
That is consistency.
No foul. Come on. You gotta be kidding me, dude.
Oh, we got from Gabe. Meta equals self-aware. Thank you, Gabe.
That's what that means.
So, like, are some rocks self-aware?
I feel like I'm pretty meta.
Dude, that was a terrible call, man.
So, wait, the foul was called on Kachi?
I think Kachi, yeah. I think they called a block on him.
Yeah, called on Kachi.
All right, let's see here. We got 1, 2. So we're
You can tie a
1 and
war,
1.
Mod says. They call that truce.
2, 1 and 1. All right, final war of the half.
Is that a coffee Coop?
Oh, yeah.
What'd you rock with?
This is an iced white mocha.
Oh, very nice. Starbucks?
No whip, just nay.
Huh.
Yes, sir. This was damn near $7.
Wow, that's an expensive coffee.
No whip, just nay. If you had the nitro brew from Starbucks?
I have not.
Oh, man. Stevie got me on the nitro brew.
Good stuff.
He said, that's not coffee, it's chocolate milk.
I love chocolate milk. So it essentially
All right,
is
Ahmad, do you like strawberry milk? Were you the person we were talking about strawberry milk with when I first started rolling with the Blob boys? There was somebody that we got into like an hour conversation about.
Yeah, you brought that up the other day. I don't have any recollection of like a strawberry milk debate, but Kenny is like for sure thinking.
I'm positive
that
Cap, do you
strawberry
know?
milk was like one of the first topics we talked about on Roll Blob.
I could see Larry being big into strawberry milk.
I could see that. Yeah. I used to like strawberry milk as a child before Metamorphosis hit.
I don't think I ever tried it, but I don't really plan on it.
No, that's funny, Ahmad, because I was talking to Coop about it, and he was like, I don't remember Ahmad talking about it, but he seems like somebody that would like strawberry milk. And he said, it wasn't me, but I F's with it, though.
Ahmad, that's just not right.
I'll probably have it once every 7-8 years.
I don't think I'll ever try it. It's just not really my speed.
I went out, and the reason I remember is because that was the first time that I ever tried strawberry milk. You guys were talking about it, and I was like, all right, I got to see what all the hype's about.
Did you like it or no?
It was all right. I mean, I'm not going to.
I mean, imagine if I go to Starbucks and order that coffee, and sometimes they'll ask, like, oh, do you want whole milk, 2% milk, skim milk, almond milk, the house milk, peanut milk, avocado milk, goose milk, whatever, and be like, nah, strawberry milk.
Give me strawberry. In the white mocha? Yeah, just put it
Yeah.
in there. Actually, I brought my own.
I'll have a mimosa with strawberry milk.
You think they got goat milk?
Yeah, I think so, and I don't know why they call that goat milk because it is not the greatest.
That's true. Goat cheese. Have you had goat cheese before?
Terrible. We had a heated discussion about
goat cheese is the goat cheese
on the podcast. It's
No
disgusting.
way. Yeah, I'm not a goat cheese fan.
Oh my gosh, man! I love
Me and my college girlfriend went to Dewey's Pizza, and she made me order goat cheese, and I had to eat that. It was so disgusting that it ruined our relationship. It ruined Dewey's Pizza for me, and 10 years later, still bring it up. I'm still mad at her.
Good thing Sbarro doesn't use goat cheese.
Yeah,
Yeah, they use only the finest ingredients. It's different here.
Yeah.
dude. Just putting Kachi in the basket, man. How tall is Spencer?
I have no clue.
I think 6'1" or 6'2". Give him 6'1".
Yeah,
On paper.
that sounds about right. But he just put Kachi in the basket.
Cap says
You
he
gotta
just
finish
retweeted
that.
the funniest video of Dan Hurley and Sean's facial expressions.
The fun-
that
the
will
fun-
be our
Is it the
halftime
funniest?
goal.
Yeah, is it the funniest video or the funniest video of Dan and Sean's facial expressions? Because I need some clarification there.
Man, Kachi's averaging 2.4 points, 2.4 rebounds. He's consistent with it too.
Dang, Spencer's 6'4". All right, that makes a little.
I don't think that's true.
All right, Xavier up 1. 3 minutes. Come on. Oh, Lazar on Cam Spencer. You cannot shortcut that screen, dude. You cannot shortcut that screen, Lazar.
Gabe, I just don't believe he's 6'4".
Well, that's the thing with like listing heights on the team's website. They're usually not exact.
Gosh, darn it, man. I mean, this is so. This is just textbook right here. Why are you shortcutting this screen? He's going to do that to you every single time. You have help coming around on the curl.
Yeah, and like Ahmad says, Lazar on him is probably not ideal.
No, I understand that, but it doesn't matter who's on him. You cannot shortcut the screen.
The shortcut, yeah.
And they're going to keep doing it to him if they're going to keep giving it up. Get your hands up. Switch it. Wall them up. Come on now.
There we go.
Let's go.
Xavier ball.
And the other thing is too, I'm not buying into that. Lazar's on him. I watched Lazar in practice and in some games lock down guards. The dude can move.
I feel like Lazar is fine just one-on-one with a guy. He doesn't seem to move well around screens, which it seems like if he's the primary defender, they got to just switch on screens because he's not really getting around them.
Man, Dez has kind of gone ice cold.
Stevie, are you talking about Dan Hurley? He's like, yeah, I can't even look at him.
He makes the weirdest faces.
And he's such a crybaby too.
Yeah.
Is either Dez or Quincy pacing for 30?
Quincy has 10, so not pacing for it. Dez has 7 points.
All right, we'll need a big second.
No way! What is that call?
A foul on a boo.
And then we don't get a replay. Great.
No replay, just a bracket. 2 fouls on Abu, 2 fouls on Davion.
This war is 6-1 right now. Rebound. Let's go. Dude, Ahmad, I have no idea. It doesn't make any sense. The dude threw a terrible pass, and he couldn't handle it, and they call a foul on Abu. Some guys just get that reputation that they foul, and refs are all over it. Come on, man. We got to get a good offensive possession here.
Nice, Davion. I like that.
Tied up. Come on, man. Big defensive possession. They're probably going to go 2 for 1 here, yeah?
I'd assume so.
Dude,
Yeah.
why is Abu not helping there? He's standing right now.
All right. Well, free throws coming up. I mean, even when Dan Hurley's just being normal, it's still he looks like stunned beyond belief.
Very expressive guy. No communication on this. They're just not talking. It seems like every screen they're not talking. Both guys are staying, neither switching. It's not hard. You just got to talk it out, boys.
And that's why it's called a screen, so you can communicate through it, just like a screen door. It's not called a wall.
Yeah. You ever
Dan
talk?
Hurley says, "I didn't win a lot of popularity contests." No shit.
I bet he was a weird dude in high school.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine like the nicknames he had.
He probably
Like
loved.
Girly Hurley.
He probably loved chemistry class.
He seems like a guy. He was probably one of those guys where it's like 7:15 in the morning, you're starting school, and he's wide awake and like trying to talk to you. It's like, dude, come on, man. We haven't even had a lunch yet.
He wore a lab coat and lab goggles constantly. Never took them off, just all day. He wore them.
Yeah. Dan Hurley's the type of guy that claps when the plane lands.
Oh, absolutely. Puts ketchup on his dog.
Ugh.
Can't parallel park. I believe it.
Look, parallel parking, not my thing either. I can do it, just not well.
Well, you can do it. He can't. His mother's life could depend on it. He can't. I've heard he can't.
He's one of the guys that's like, oh, if I'm parallel parking, I ain't going.
Yeah.
Davion, lucky roll, hell yeah. Okay, just down by 1 at halftime. I'll take it. I will take it.
Cam Spencer, 3, of course.
So UConn was catching fire offensively. They had made 5 of their last 6 field goals to close the first half. But the good news is we get a 20-minute break, so they will inevitably cool off.
Yeah. Not bad being down 1. I'll take it.
So now it is up to you guys to hold down the fort. Looks like Kenny might be on a phone call. Cap is going to be in the room soon.
It is actually a work day, so I have to take phone calls sometimes. All right, collab cam. Let's just get you on here. All right, let's find a way to Cap, you there?
I'm here.
All right, let me see if I can. I got to figure out a way to get everybody in here. I don't want to
Yeah,
start.
I appreciate you doing all that. I'm probably going to be here for a few minutes. Sorry about that, bro.
No, you're good. I'm not. Just so everybody knows, this isn't normally what our stream looks like. I normally have borders for all the cameras and stuff, but I just didn't have time to get everything ready this morning. I didn't know who was going to be on, all that. So
We're doing
you
it
get,
live.
You
Kenny.
get what you get.
Live television.
Love it.
All right, so
fair,
that
the
war,
NCAA tournament.
that war was 7
Dude,
to
let's
11.
go, boys. That's a half.
Yeah, I'm
Take
That
it down one.
was a half of basketball if I've ever seen one.
33.
We're still
34.
in there like swimwear.
Yep.
We really are, man. So I appreciate the formality today, Ian. I'd be wearing a tie, but it would be blocking my patriotic logo.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. You know,
love
I'm
America.
superstitious, so same outfit as yesterday. Got to rock it.
I'm a little stitious. So my thoughts on the game, obviously good. My thoughts on the stream, fantastic. It's always funny. Like Kenny will always be like, "Why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing that?" And I just want you and Coop to be like, "I don't know, Kenny. I'm not a coach." Why are
No,
you
but
asking me?
there's like 3 or 4 times when, I love the way that Abood played in the first half. I think that he played really hard.
Yeah.
He made a couple mistakes. He had a couple bad fouls called against him, but there's certain things that you can't do. And when you have a guy rolling to the basket, you can't just be sticking to your guy on the opposite block. And you're literally just leaving Dez or whoever's switching on that ball screen on an island. And it's so frustrating to me when I watch stuff like that, man. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no man's an island, Kenny.
Yeah, they haven't been talking on screens overall, I feel like. I mean, every time they're doing a pick and roll, someone's being left open or they're both they got to talk more on defense for sure.
I feel like they probably have some type of scheme in place where they're, depending on where the ball is on the court, they're changing their ball screen defense. I could be wrong. I haven't been able to really look at it, but you might be right on that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, coaches will have, if you're on the wing, if you're at 45 and you're below the elbow, then you're going to ice it. If you're above the elbow, you're going to jump it. If you're in half court, you're going to send them flat.
Yeah.
So just making sure that the guys are communicating on that. And when there is a breakdown in coverage, understanding that you can't just, have your hands in the other guy's pocket on the other side of the court.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if you're rushing the screens, but then there's no one to rotate around on the backside, if the guy rolls, you got to be ready to protect the backside, man.
Frustrating.
Boys, I probably got to get ready to rumble. I appreciate you letting me in real quick. I just wanted to bring some energy, man. Why not us, man?
Why
We're
not
only
us?
guaranteed one more half of basketball. That's all we're
Hey,
guaranteed.
and just so you know, we're on watch for Quincy breaking the record for threes. He needs
I
three.
like that.
He needs 3 more to break Trayvon's record.
That would be crazy, man. Trayvon had such a clip, dude. Whew.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
So I want to see that actually. Are you hopping
My
off,
opinion,
man?
Trey is still the best shooter in Xavier history, but hey, Quincy's no joke, man. No joke. Kenny, I got parting words for you.
Okay.
Because I'm probably gonna be gone the whole second half, man. They're giving me a lot of responsibility, which is, imagine giving me responsibility. Kenny, I don't want them to gain another
yard.
Not one.
We
All right,
blitz
boys. I salute you.
all
It's been
night.
awesome. I'm a little biased, but it's been awesome.
It's been
America. This is March.
This is March.
It is, in fact, March. Can't confirm.
There we go. He's in. All right. Let's see.
Technically, March is just a social construct.
Technically. All right. So 101. Wait, no. I'm. Oh yeah. Okay. 101. Quincy's hit 2 tonight. 2 threes. Anybody got a number on
2
that?
threes? I can find
1
out.
or 2. I don't think it's more than 2. Might be 1.
Quincy has hit 2 threes.
There you go.
So he's at 103. Trayvon's at 105.
Oh,
Okay. 2 more for the tie, 3 more for the record.
Trey Moore? Trey Moore Trays?
Oh, wow. Yeah, great video from Drew Meyer of Dan Hurley and Sean Miller's faces. Hilarious. Cap, I did not just do that. I just had to go number 1, and I brushed my teeth. Because one thing you always should do after drinking coffee is brush your teeth.
Good man. Wait, I thought you were drinking chocolate milk.
Gourmet chocolate milk with a hint of coffee in it.
Oh.
Yeah. Get my daily dose of calories. Put myself in financial turmoil for spending $7 on coffee.
That'll happen, you know.
Destroy the world using a plastic straw.
Oh God, you're killing the turtles.
Someone's got to.
So I have one of those debit cards where it has like a sea turtle on it. And I just thought it was cool with the sea turtle and everything. But I guess the card is like made from recycled plastics and you know, it's all this good stuff for the environment, yada yada. But so anyways, I was at US Bank the other day and you know, they were giving me the old credit card pitch. And he goes, "So I noticed that you have our turtle recycled plastics card, so you must be a big environmentalist. So here's a credit card that also has that same idea." And I was like, I didn't even know my card was recycled plastics. I just like turtles.
Right. Yeah. How they
He's out
get you. They're trying to sell you.
He's like, this environmentalist. I'm like, trees, man.
Dude, I'm not a tree guy.
You're
know
not.
that?
You cut them down.
I do cut them down.
That's good. You're doing your part.
Someone's got to, man. I'm tired of being able to breathe so well.
Well, you know, people always bring up overpopulation. They must be speaking overpopulation of trees.
There's more trees than people for sure, at least around here.
Oh,
And
definitely.
there's trees everywhere.
Yeah. Can't say that
I mean,
about
I'm looking in my backyard right now. Just from where I'm sitting, I can probably see 50 trees maybe.
So you are outnumbered.
By a lot. If these trees become meta and self-aware, I'm doomed.
Meta trees.
I'm absolutely doomed if these trees come to life, man.
Yeah, well, you know, like in Lord of the Rings, they're the tree people. It'd be some tough sledding.
Yeah, we would be barking up the wrong tree.
Oh, well played.
We would need to be leaving them alone.
Yeah.
And you know, if they come after me, what am I supposed to do? That's a question that stumps me.
I think you should branch out to them with a peace treaty.
A treaty.
Yeah.
That's treason. You know, I don't know. I just gotta stick to my roots, I guess.
I would ask them to be my friends.
All right, boom.
I'm running out of tree puns.
I would stick to peace.
Stick. Yeah.
All
All right, now I'm out.
Yeah.
Cap's not liking our tree puns, Kenny. Get back on.
Hey.
All right.
We didn't know he was listening.
Quincy threes. He's at 103.
103 is what I've heard.
103 needs 105 to tie the record. 106 to break it. Give him the axe. We really should have some, like a couple Roll Blob foam axes or something for the stream.
That'd be good. I think they make like little like Minecraft foam axes. Oh my god, that's a real axe.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
this is a real axe. Yeah.
No logo. Or no brand.
No
on it.
logo yet. Not only can you buy ad space, if you want your logo on this axe, I think we start the bidding somewhere around 300.
More.
Let me see here.
Ahmad, you were listening to tree puns.
Yep. Ahmad, I got the Quincy counter up in the top left.
Love it.
All right. Coffee's down.
Game of runs.
Coffee's down. Vibes are up.
Big game of runs.
4-6. Coming in hot.
Got 222 Twitter viewers. 222 is
What
my
happens?
lucky
So
number.
so click on that one time.
Yeah, it says 223 views.
But then when you go over top of it, it says live 223 viewers.
Yes.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I
don't know. How
I'm just
any of
taking
this
it for
shit
what it
works,
is,
I'm
dog.
scared.
Grab my work laptop so I can shake my mouse pad around a little bit.
Not to brag.
Oh no, it's just it's a little ZBook, HP ZBook.
Those are nice.
They're Stanzos. They're nice. 50 black slicked back hair wigs.
You think this is slicked back?
No, this is pushback.
This is pushed back. At
Saved for
best.
New Year's Eve.
Gotta find a way to make money on
White
this.
Ferrari.
It's just too good.
He was trying to steal my decals.
Oh yeah, they want to kill me. They want to kill me.
Dude, that, oh my gosh, man. That's what we should do. We should just, we
Ahmad
should just stream
said-
ourselves watching that.
Ahmad says to take my axe on my next date.
That's not a bad idea. I mean, it's not a good idea.
But it's not a bad idea.
It's a great idea.
Be like, yeah, I cut down trees. I do that shit. It's not a big deal.
Worst case, she's an arbalist, and that's okay. She wasn't the one.
Yeah, no, it would be great. That would be funny if you were like, let's go axe throwing, right? And you pull up and you just like bring your own axe with you.
Like bringing your own clubs to
Yeah.
Top Golf.
Just
I have
pop-
my own axes.
Pop the trunk of the Charger.
So this is a carbon fiber axe. So this one's super lightweight.
You know, it's a lot easier not to throw out your shoulder.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want any accidents.
Ooh, good call. I don't know if I could handle any accidents.
Well, I didn't axe you.
Oh, that's fair. Rather
Cat
sharp.
hasn't seen much of
Axe-
ICYSL. So
Actually, I was wondering.
oh yeah.
Man, looks like
Stevie, I
there's
know I
new
sent you a
Honda
picture, but
out.
that's what I pulled last night on stream.
It's pretty sweet.
It's a beast.
I like
Live streaming with Cap while Cap watches. I think you should leave. That would be very entertaining.
Has Cap seen it? Is Cap and I think you should leave, guy?
I think he's seen bits and pieces of it. I don't think he's seen the entirety of it.
We got to get him on that.
Yeah, we do. Can someone play the Serbian national anthem? If there's anyone that can, he's here.
What was the question?
If anyone can perform the Serbian national anthem.
Oh, man. It's been a while. I probably could still.
Dude, that was one of the all-time great Roll Blob moments.
Oh, yeah. With the FaceTiming from my iPad and everything.
Right.
You can see the reflection of the ring light in the iPad. I'm just holding it. Xavier is tipping off against Purdue. We missed like a minute of the game.
Now, just imagine, though, that's the only thing you've ever seen from our... Oh, what up, Wheeze? CJ, you want to get on here?
What's up,
Oh,
Weez?
he's at work right now. All right.
So what? Blobs over jobs, Wheeze.
Agreed.
Blobs over jobs. Bones over phones. Blobs over jobs.
Jobs are overrated.
No, but what I was going to say is a couple of my buddies, that was the only thing they'd ever seen. They hopped into the Roll Blob podcast, and it was just you holding up your iPad and Ian singing the Serbian national anthem. And I just got a message in my our college group chat, and it was just a screenshot of the stream, and it was like, what is going on here?
It's like, yep, Kenny's congrats on the podcast, Kenny. Looks cool.
Right.
Then they're like talking amongst friends, like, anyone heard from Kenny lately? How's he doing? Not so good, man. I'm worried about him. I'm worried about him.
Look at the guys that he's hanging out with.
Yeah.
We thought we were bad.
Hey, one day we are going to have a royal blue Chrysler Pacifica, and it's going to say Blob Boys on the back, 5% tints all around, and we're going to get out of that, slide the minivan doors open, Ray-Bans on, chains on, acting all arrogant, and it's just going to be the Blob Boys pulling up to do a live pod at Centos.
I drive a Dodge Stratus.
I used to drive
a Dodge Stratus.
back in the day.
What's that?
I used to drive a Chrysler Pacifica back in the day.
Oh, really?
That was the high school vehicle. Now, this was back before it had evolved into a minivan. Back then, it was like a oddly shaped crossover, mid-size SUV.
Right.
Interesting. You learn something new about the Pacifica every day.
The little smirk from Miller. Come on, Abu.
Yeah, come on, Abu. Don't
Come
just
on,
stand
Abu.
there, do something.
Come on, Abu. Oh, I swear you'd be
pause.
true. I do love the classic.
And here we go.
Second half is underway.
3 on the ball. Come on.
Speaking this into existence,
Okay. Hey, you
this
know what?
will not be
Tough
the
shot.
last half of basketball for Xavier this season.
Right there.
Did you write it down?
Last time I wrote something down, the parlay didn't hit. So
Oh, is that what it was?
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Just running out.
So that's a 4-0 run to start the half for UConn. Their largest lead of the game, a 5-point lead. Xavier's largest was 10.
Matt said it. Lazard takeover time. Let's go.
Laser.
Oh, that got tipped. Okay. I
The
thought
ball
he
is
just
tipped,
I thought he
and
just
there you
airballed.
are.
I thought he just airballed a 4-footer. Come on, Lazar. Okay.
Cash money. Sean just coughed. It's like they go to him just for a cough, and then they
No,
cut
but
the
it's
camera
just
back.
it's so funny because you just said it like, Lazar makes a shot. Okay, Sean just coughed. And all right, Lazar made another shot.
I should really try play-by-play.
Oh, let's go. Get on the move. Stream's
Pull up,
choppy.
Davion.
Short. Rebound.
I don't dislike the shot, though.
Whoa, what's going on here? What happened? We just decided not to play that defensive possession there? Yeah, there's a timeout.
Apparently.
Davion. Yep, I found that possession, Kenny.
It's all right.
Good timeout. Well
Oh,
played.
he needed the timeout. That's two layups, wide open layups. The third and the sixth point that they scored was a floater from like 8 feet, uncontested. Get this joker off the screen. What's the count right now? 40-35?
Yep.
All right, I got it
And we're premium members on keepthescore.com.
Yeah, so we don't have the ads anymore. No more
Love
Disney
that.
Plus or vegetable ads.
You think they'd be willing to be a sponsor?
I mean, with all the
Doesn't
money
hurt to
the money
ask.
I'm paying them, I mean, I can't imagine they'd want to give that up. $12
Yeah.
is So Coop guaranteed that this wouldn't be the first or the last half of basketball they're going to play. So what time do they play tomorrow?
They would play at 5. They will play at 5:30 tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Perfect time to stream for the Blob Boys too.
Yep.
Thank goodness the work happy hour is at 2. They're respecting Xavier.
Yeah. And it'd be against the winner of St. John's and Seton Hall. And they will play roughly at 2:30 today. They'll be at a little bit past that, I'm sure.
Gruffly.
But they are the next game.
Rough it up.
I'll tell you what though, if Xavier wins, I'm definitely getting on. When Xavier wins, I think I might have to get back on at some point tonight and stream the maybe the late Big East game. We'll just get a mod in here.
A moderator.
According to Paul, Xavier's rep 1 musical chairs at halftime. That's good news.
Musical chairs, that's what's up. Man, Stephon Castle is in some elite company. Carmelo Anthony and AI. Look at what all AI is doing these days.
Yeah. Foul.
Lid.
Get a rebound.
Good board. Board man gets paid.
Always.
Lazar, put it up. Put it up.
Des 3. No.
Not gonna lie. Rather have
Shot
Lazar
clock
shoot that.
violation.
I'd rather have Lazar shoot that 3. 4 seconds to go on the shot clock. Just put it up.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Help.
Des had to force that one with the shot clock, but not a good possession.
Stream's choppy. Can't see what's going on. Good defense.
7-point lead for UConn. That's their largest of the game now.
Ty's coming off.
26 points in the paint for the Huskies.
Dude, what?
Man, there's a lid. There's a lid on that side of the floor.
Another layup.
Trey Green, Sasha's coming into the game. Gita's coming into the game. Davion, Lazar, Abu out.
Get Gitas going. You remember
Wow.
earlier in the season, he was pretty good offensively.
Sasha's coming in the game.
Yep. Sasha is coming in the game.
This is his first minutes in like weeks.
He played like a minute yesterday.
Did he? I don't even remember. Well, okay.
New
Okay.
life.
8-point
43
game.
to 35.
We need like a 5-0 run here.
Connect I cut. A 5-0 run will start with a Quincy 3.
Okay. Okay.
And there it is.
Hey, I mean, Quincy 3 got to change did he got to change the counter?
Yeah, so now he's up to 104. He's one away, ladies and gentlemen, from tying the record, correct?
Yep.
At 105. 106 would break the record for most three-pointers made in a single season in the history of Xavier men's basketball.
When normally I'd say there's no need to break things.
Once he
but
wants it,
I'm
it's
in.
not close.
Dude. Oh, man, we needed
Forced.
that. Got back on defense, though. Somebody help Trey, please. Somebody going to help Trey? No? Okay, got it. Back to 7. Yep, carried the ball.
Yeah, walked. Timeout. Under 16.
Not a great
You
war.
can't drive timeout. Under 16.
5 to that was 5 to 11.
Man,
Giving up 11 points in 2 straight wars here.
Not ideal. So Xavier is going to need to start winning some wars.
Yeah. Let's see. 1, 2.
In real life, Ian, would a Musketeer beat a Husky? I feel like with the weapons that the Musketeer has available, the swords and whatnot, the strategy, I feel like a Musketeer would probably win.
oh, I think pretty easily. When a Musketeer is a
quick
trained fighter, a Husky's just a sled puller.
Yeah.
He's not trained in the art of combat.
Like, is a Husky going to attack a human unless he's not? Maybe if he's starving, you know what I mean? But I think a sword, the Husky might come get a scratch, but you position that sword correctly, I think it's a wrap. I think the Musketeer wins.
Easy money.
How do you feel about a Husky versus D'Artagnan?
D'Artagnan,
Like in costume.
Yeah. In costume, D'Artagnan.
I agree.
Yeah, I feel like D'Artagnan, because the dog would just bite the costume, so you'd be okay.
Well, but the lower half of the costume is just like a suit, right?
Now, are we talking a real life Husky, or are we talking the Husky mascot?
No, that's a question.
Because if it's the Husky mascot, with all due respect to the furry community, that thing is just a furry. That's not even a real mascot. That's just a guy that's into the furry community showing up.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
There's the difference. You can tell who's a furry and who's a mascot.
Right. So, not to get away from this mascot fighting conversation, Xavier is now losing in wars 2-3-1. We got 4 wars left. Got to make a push here.
Win the wars, win the games.
You really have to win 3 wars to win the war game.
Be some warriors.
Some warriors.
My dad's a warrior.
Xavier Muska Warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bad day to be a clipboard, Matt. I mean, the thing that really is frustrating about all this is the amount of easy buckets that Xavier's given up.
Yeah.
I mean, transition layups, just like, and it all happens. You can see when it's going to happen when Dez drives to the basket and Davion's in the corner. The 3-man's the one that's supposed to get back, and they're not used to it, right? Because they're normally crashing the glass.
Oh, man.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, can't let that happen if you want to win a game.
No. 9-point lead against this team. Not great.
Goodness.
Quincy layup, no. Tip in, no.
Dude.
3 white jerseys right there to grab the ball. Xavier's missed their last 4 field goals.
Yeah, just get that erased. Quincy, what are you doing giving the ball up there?
Man, luckily, UConn's missing some shots too. Dez off the window, needed it. 40-47, 14-20 to play in regulation.
I don't understand why Quincy's giving the ball up to Trey there in transition. He's gonna struggle scoring over a guy. If he's going to the corner, yeah, pass it to him. But for a layup, just take the ball yourself. It's 2-on-1.
Yeah.
Rebound. Let's go. You notice where Xavier's getting their offensive rebounds though, or their defensive rebounds? They're getting them at like 16 feet, and then
long rebound.
Get on the floor.
Okay.
There we go. Shot clock at 10. Shot clock. The shot clock.
I'm on the floor.
3. Nope.
Get on.
Turnovers though.
He's pulling up. Oh wow, I thought he was pulling up.
Yeah, I thought he was about to as well. Still a lot of time left.
Gotta believe.
13 minutes. All right,
Shot.
Quincy with the bucket, 42-47.
Ooh, winning the war 4-2 right now.
Oh, this floor thing might work. I guess I got to stay here a bit longer.
Good defense, Sasha.
You're on the floor. 3-pointer. I don't know if the floor has anything to do with it. Ooh. Damn. Dez is 4 of 12 from the floor. Speaking of floor, Ian.
Oh, that's not great.
No.
Dez had like a quick 7 points to start the game. He's at 9 now.
Dude, what?
He's really, really cooled off.
Oh my.
Deep 3. Nowhere near. Got some substitutions coming in at the next dead ball.
She's so frustrating, man.
Yeah, the 3-point ball, Xavier's 4 of 15, UConn 5 of 19.
All right, boys. Well, I got to get back to work here. I'll be in chat though. Let's pick it up a little bit.
Yep,
Let's pick it up.
Pick it up.
Appreciate you, Ian. How many days until Kyle Neptune gets fired? 640.
You're giving him 2 more full years, huh?
Yep.
Got it. Okay. Disappointing.
Disappointing. Still a lot of time left. We've seen crazier things happen. Unfortunately, it is UConn, but I mean, I don't really. What do you even? If you're Sean Miller, what do you even say to your players in the timeouts right now? I mean, make the shots, get the rebounds, like
Yeah.
just simple stuff.
They won that war 4-5.
UConn did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 tie. Yeah. So frustrating, man. It's hard to even like keep up a good attitude, you know?
Yeah, it's just, man, at the end of the day, like it's still UConn. And this is a lot better than when they played at UConn. Let's
Right.
not forget that. They're not down by 43.
Vibes are not immaculate right now.
It's time for Xavier to metamorphosis into a winning team. Let's see. Just wish Dez pretended he was playing Butler. He always gets rattled against UConn. Everyone was rattled at UConn. When they played at home against UConn, Dez played fairly well. Xavier only lost by 5 points
Yeah.
to UConn at Centos.
Mm-hmm. But they didn't have Klingon, did they?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude. Just teeing it up on us now. Like Xavier gave up, man. They can't get an open shot on defense or on offense, and they're just like, hopefully they miss.
Yeah. 10 point lead.
They're not forcing anything on defense. It's just UConn misses shots when they miss shots. All right, well, let's just get Quincy the record here.
Yeah. Kachi dishes it out. Trey Green puts up a 3. Nope.
Appreciate you, Ahmad.
Yeah, thank you. And whatever happens for the remainder of these 10.5 minutes, we'll be streaming next weekend, March Madness games. So we'll have some fun.
You got to
It's now a
take Trey Green
12-point
out of the
lead
game.
for UConn.
You got to take Trey Green out of the game.
Trey Green, Kachi's coming out.
They literally are they're figuring out how to get somebody switched on, or Trey to switch on to somebody, putting him down in the post, and just dominating him.
Dez and Lazar entering the game.
I think what's Trey 1 for like 7 from 3, and he's probably given up 15 points on defense.
Yeah, I don't know what he's given up on defense, but 1 of 4 from 3, 1 of 7 from the floor. Yeah, he came in the game, hit his first 3, hasn't has missed his last 6 total shots.
Probably would have been better if he missed the first one.
Yep.
We can't make a free
Davion
throw.
rimmed a free throw. Xavier's not made a field goal in the last 3 minutes, Kenny.
That makes
That
sense.
doesn't help. 11-point UConn lead, just under 10 minutes to play in regulation.
Yeah, that's not. You're not wrong, Matt. Still think it's ridiculous that Xavier plays the noon game when you
On
have a
a
team
foul
when you
on
have a team that didn't even play
That's
yesterday,
hard.
or you had 2 teams that didn't even play yesterday, and Xavier plays the noon game.
Yeah, they don't help the 9 seeds out much, man. Quick breather for Trey Green. Quincy checking out. Green, Claude, Djokovic, McKnight, Usman on the floor for Xavier. Down by 12. Claude gets his own board. Foul on UConn.
Hurley's still complaining.
Yeah, I don't even know, man. He'll complain about whatever, unless he's just speaking and he gives the vibe that he's complaining.
Maybe he
He
just
always
has
seems
resting bitch face.
displeased. RBF, yeah. Also known as Rick Broering face. I've made that joke to him. It's fine. I can say it.
Right. It's a 10 points, 9 minutes left. You're like, most of the time you're thinking, all right, just need a couple quick stops here. But this is it just feels different,
It's just different because it's arguably the best team in the country on the other side. And then
it's a foul.
that happens.
A wide open layup, and somehow they still give him a foul.
Yep, still giving him a foul. Foul against Des Claude, who has 3 fouls now. So something to keep an eye on.
I will tell you, though, just based on the way that UConn came out, and they have to play well to do all the little stuff, like making the threes on all that stuff. Like they're not a good team when they're things aren't jiving. They don't pull themselves out of it very well. If they were playing a team that's better than Xavier, they're losing this game by 15. They've played a terrible game today, and I don't think it has much to do with what Xavier's done.
So if this is Creighton and Creighton playing UConn starts out 10-0, yeah, it's probably a lot more difficult to dig their way back in it.
I don't see them winning another national championship this year is what I'm saying. They're going to run into somebody. They're going to have a game like this and run into somebody.
Run into I don't know, like a Kentucky or maybe a California Baptist.
Yeah, maybe. You never know.
All right, Xavier's down 60-47.
Yep, lost that war by
with
5.
The under 8. UConn has made 4 of their last 4 field goals. So, I mean, look, we may as well find something positive here. Xavier is a 500 team at best,
Right.
and they have played competitively today. Right now, the score is kind of getting away from them, but they're right there. When you look at the roster, with all due respect that UConn has compared to Xavier's, the talent they have, it's not close. It's not close at all.
Yeah.
And Xavier's been competitive. It's a roster that was put together last minute. Xavier won the shootout this year. I mean,
Right.
it is what it is. Next year will be better.
Yeah. I don't know, but next year will be better. But you got to wait. What? 7 more months?
Unfortunately, we do have to wait. That's part of it. But
That's part of it.
Xavier baseball, we'll have that to keep us entertained.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Xavier football will also have that to keep us entertained. So, a lot to look forward to. But it'll be a really interesting next few weeks at Xavier. Just transfer portal is going to open. There'll be players leaving. There'll be players coming. Well, we'll see. There'll be a lot of movement with every basketball team, every college basketball team. But something to talk about here in the near future.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Zip 'em up
Zip 'em Up TBT team, that as well will keep us
It's not
entertained.
It's
Keep
not
us
gonna be
busy.
as fun because we have to travel over to the slums in Clifton.
The only bright side of that is post game skyline will be closer.
Yeah, true. That is true. Man, I could use some skyline right now. There's just not much to say now, right, man? I mean, it's like the game. The vibes were so good at halftime, and they just came out and
Yeah,
took over the game.
and it's fitting
They've scored double
that the
digits in
Sun
2 wars since halftime.
and 38 points in the paint.
That's
And Xavier scored 16.
man, oh man, dude. I mean, how close they were to winning this game. It's like 4 or 5 possessions that they just do stupid stuff. Like they're just giving up wide open layups, giving up easy threes, not helping on defense, not helping Trey when he has a clear mismatch down low. And I don't really even know who you help off of because they have a lot of shooters. And look at this. Abu gets called from the opposite side of the court playing defense in the low post.
Yeah.
Just tee it up, dunk on us, man. It's embarrassing. How many points did Dez have today? I wouldn't be shocked if you said 40 with the way the season goes.
Des Claude has 13 points.
Yeah. And he's gotten his shot blocked like 5-6 times. Did that count?
Yeah, seems like, man, I can remember at least 3. Yeah, at this point, we need Quincy to at least get one more 3-pointer to tie Trayvon Bluett's record. Yeah, Gitas definitely got that shot off. Definitely. Man, you can just look at the replay. Just watch for the big yellow light, and if it's not on, it's fine.
Oh, hold on, Cap. Gotta get him to the. Where is he at? What the heck?
Looks like a wild capybara is attempting to join the stream.
I don't know why it's not. Bottom left to. Hold on. Let's do that one. There we go. You're in.
What's up, boyos?
Cap, do you think it might have something to do with the sweatshirt?
One way to find out.
Yeah, right.
I just don't want to take any chances that the sweatshirt's what's.
Yeah, no stone
There we go.
unturned. Should I put on my my 32 running man jersey?
I think that will do because it's Xavier. It looks like a black T-shirt. Xavier's
Yeah, it
wearing
is. That's
black.
why I went with that today. Could it be a lack of ties?
Ooh.
Could be a lack of ties for sure.
Could be. So let's try these variables and see what happens. I just wanted to come through, and what's crazy is it feels like a lot more, but Xavier's only down 13. Like, the game's not over. Like, 13's a lot, but it's not insurmountable. It's not 20, you know? But I did just want to come through, and if this is the last game of the year for Xavier, just kind of, showing love to everybody. There's 25 people on YouTube watching, and I'm sure some on Twitter as well. And, dude, I will just say this, boys, the glass half full. It's been so funny watching you two. Like, so I don't know if you saw me on Roll Blob. I retweeted I tweeted the Kenny meme. Kenny has been the absolute meme, and it's like Coop's like trying to like say something positive, and Kenny just. But what that shows is Kenny truly cares, man, and it's and Kenny's competitive. It's hard to watch us lose. I think maybe me and Coop just kind of saw the writing on the wall maybe a couple weeks ago, 3, 4, whatever. But it was tough because yesterday gave us a lot of hope,
Oh no, the writing's been on the wall for a long time, and I didn't expect them to come out and win the game or anything like that, but they played well enough to keep themselves in the game, and then they basically just like
And then with that start too, it was like, oh man, like like in the Avengers, it's like, don't give me hope. You know what I mean? Like they gas us up. And to be fair, I'd rather have that than the last UConn game, which was what, like 42-7 at one point or something like that, a football score.
We still may lose this game by 30, so let's not get too crazy.
It's definitely not looking great, but this is probably the national champion favorite. I mean, UConn and Houston.
I don't know, man. I'm telling you right now, I don't think UConn wins the national championship.
How close is Quincy to the record?
He needs 2.
He needs one more to tie.
One to tie,
2 more
two
to
to
take
win.
it.
1 to tie. Shoot, that's crazy. But I will say this because I probably got to get out of here in just a second. But it's been such a fun season from a Blob perspective. I think it's been as rough of a season as I mean, there were tough Travis Steele years, another cling and dunk. But
nothing quite
maybe
like
not the toughest year ever, but this was just tough because it felt like we were back Sweet 16 last year, returning enough, and I feel like if you return everyone, this is probably a top 25-ish team. So it was a tough on the court season, but it was such a fun season from a Blob perspective, getting Kenny and all the interactions with everyone and doing live pods at Cintas. Like, kind of hard to imagine we even did all that stuff, to be honest with you. It was a whirlwind.
It was a fun season for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, from our perspective, like, I don't think it could have gone any better. We had just a lot of stuff happen, and then we get this opportunity. We get the opportunity for content in the summer, keeping everything going. By the time next season starts, I think that we'll have a kind of a different look, kind of be rebranded a little bit. Just have a little bit more of a professional feel from the podcast perspective and all that stuff. But man, I've had a lot of fun this year with you guys for sure, and then meeting all the blobbers and stuff at the games and getting to hang out, and then just being a little bit more plugged in with Xavier. And getting to hear the workers at Cintas Center and at Xavier throughout when we've been at the games, just like talking about how, they're excited to keep working with us, and they appreciate everything that we're doing for the program and all that stuff. It's really made it all worth it, even with obviously the season's not doing well.
Yeah. But it's been a hell of a ride, man. And then I'm just excited for the future, man. Excited to continue to bring a lot of fun content to everybody. And here's the thing, this is gonna suck, and I don't know how. So I kind of have had the NCAA tournament, like when Xavier loses, and it's just like the next couple rounds are ruined for you. I don't know if Kenny feels that way. I kind of don't. I was expecting to lose today. They gassed me up in the first half, but I'm ready to dust this off and enjoy the rest of this, this month, man.
The Big East tournament. I mean, that's the point. Is it's oh my gosh, dude.
That was a cool moment with Quincy and Hurley.
Yeah, it's the thing about this game is like I said, it's going to take 10 minutes to get over this one, right? Nobody thought we should win this game, so it's like it's not
3 off the mark.
It's not that big of a deal, but you're just the way that the first half started and everything. Colbert getting some burn. Miller put Quincy back in just to get see if he can get the record, I guess.
One thing I wasn't prepared for that I'm seeing on Twitter right now is the I don't know what to call it, the postseason unraveling, where it's transfer talk and so just be prepared. The next few days on Twitter might not be the most fun in the world. I literally just saw a tweet from a non-Xavier person who just said, "Sean Miller, welcome to Ohio State." I'm like, dude, can we not get out of here?
No.
They have when does the portal open? Is it right after conference tournaments, or is it? I don't even remember.
I can tell you momentarily.
Because it's going to be a pretty wild couple weeks for sure.
The transfer portal opens in just 4 days from now, March 18th.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be a pretty wild ride, not just Xavier, throughout all of college basketball, with trying to keep track of who's going where. Really, I mean, you can make some guesses as to who's going to enter the portal, but sometimes guys that you think are for sure gone come back. Guys that you think are for sure stay and leave. It's really unpredictable, especially with NIL now. Can't even.
Yeah, and with this team, where there's not enough room for everybody on the team moving forward, right? Because you're bringing in more guys. You're assuming there's going to be a couple NIL people coming in, or transfer portal guys coming in. There's not enough room to just bring back 10 guys for the next 2 years. There's not. So the team's going to look different next year. I don't know what that. I truly have no idea. I'm hearing there's 2 or 3 different guys that have already started talking about the portal, maybe, or have had conversations with their quasi agents or whatever.
Brad Colbert.
Yeah, well, he is actually.
Yeah,
he's bouncing out. I think he's.
Somewhere.
Yeah, I think he's going. He's probably going to go play D2.
That'd be sick, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see. I mean, at the end of the day, though, he could probably go play for Dartmouth. He could probably play low D1, but who knows?
Eastern Kentucky or something.
Maybe he'll end up.
Maybe he'll
end up at NKU.
I gotta fake it till I make it over here. I guess pretend like I'm doing something, but for real,
Cap,
love to the chat, man, and don't let a
all your work this regular
the best month of the year. What's that, buddy?
Thanks for all your hard work through the regular season this year. We're on to March Madness. Roll Blob is. Xavier's not, but Roll Blob is.
Roll Blob is on to March Madness. Anybody that's in here right now, make sure that you join up on the Roll Blob podcast bracket pool. Winner of that will receive the it'll be the 5th one for the year, but the first year that we're doing this, we're giving out Blobby awards, and these are going to be given out every year. The number's going to go up, down, whatever it is, but for this first year, we're giving out 5. I think we already have our first. We have our first one that's already been given out. The other 3, we know who those are going to be given to. We haven't told them yet, but that'll be fun. And then, we may announce that selection Sunday.
Ooh, I like that. Blobby selections.
And Marcus Walters just put the link to the bracket challenge.
Oh, that was nice of him.
In the chat. So thank you.
I'm surprised he's so plugged in. That's nice of him.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, man.
But
He's on one.
all right, Cap. Enjoy the rest of your workday.
I will talk to you guys soon, man. It's going to be a fun month.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Latro.
Let's get back to this game now. See if we can see Quincy break the record.
Yeah, man. That's literally all we have to watch for at this point. I mean, let's just we kind of did it on our last recorded podcast with his mother, Courtney, but just take a second, enjoy Quincy's last 3.5 minutes as a Xavier Musketeer, and a bright spot on a season of doom and gloom.
Doom and gloom. How do I possibly have?
Drew, if you win the bracket challenge and would prefer a hat over a blobby, we can make that happen. They actually do.
Oh, Coop's gone. I don't even know why I still have the score up here. I'm just going to turn it off. Where did Coop go? I wonder if his computer died. Well, I guess it's just me. I don't know what happened to Coop. Anybody got any questions for me while I'm solo? Feathers, you got anything for me? Oh, there he is. I see him coming back. He's trying to get back in. What the heck happened to you? Hold on. We're going to need an explanation from you. What happened?
I don't know, man. I think I was just trying to spread some positivity and you booted me.
Right. Who was the first coach you remember using the concept of wars? Miller. But I think that was from, I think that's been around for a while. I'm pretty sure that Thad used them. I don't know. I don't know who the first one was. They all kind of had that same branch from Gillen and Prosser. Favorite basketball shoe. I mean, I have the Kyrie's from a couple years ago. Just because they're high tops. Dude, CJ, I don't want to talk about it, man. They laid down. I don't know. Whatever. Season's over. No big deal.
I'll just spin it this way, Kenny. UConn's made their last 13 field goals. Xavier's made one of their last 8. That's what happened on paper.
Yeah. Can you throw that game back on?
Yeah.
I just turned the score off. I don't need to look at it in 2 different places.
Yeah. 82-54, man. Looks like Quincy is likely done for the day. So he had his shots for sure. I think 3 of 10 from 3 today for Quincy. Yeah, 3 of 10.
Colbert, I didn't even see that. Colbert made a 3.
Hey, making a 3 at Madison Square Garden is not something you're going to forget.
Nah. It's been ugly, man. CJ, it's been... Look at Colbert, dude. Dunk that.
There's Brad.
Can Colbert dunk?
Probably not. Good Lord, man. UConn cannot miss. That's 14 straight field goals.
Pull it, Kachi. Just shoot a 3. Why not?
Lazar. The lead is down to 25 with a minute left in regulation.
Frustrating. I mean, there was literally 2 guys wide open in the corner, standing right next to each other. So they're going to end the game.
15
Yeah, I was going to say they're going to end the game with 15 straight buckets. Hurley gets a bucket. I'm surprised he didn't get a tech asking for a foul on that. Dude, no. Stop it. Pull up for 3. There we go. All right. Well, that's all she wrote.
That is it.
See you guys next year. What if that's how we ended it? Just like
that's
see,
it.
And then you don't see us for 6 months
until November.
Right.
We'll see you guys next year. So a 27-point loss. It was a good first half. Xavier unfortunately does finish the season with a losing record for the first time in my lifetime. I think, what was it, 95, 96. So the BC years before Coop years, but we move forward. Man, I don't even know. I mean, maybe we'll give it some time and we'll have a recorded podcast talking about just the state of Xavier basketball moving forward, reflect on the season a little bit. I don't know how much we want to talk about that at the moment. Just buckle up over the next few days with the transfer portal opening on the 18th. Try not to overreact. At the end of the day, please remember that the Xavier coaching staff knows what they're doing and that knows who's better for the program than you or I do. Or if you're on Twitter, Xavier's coaching staff has a better grasp on what to do than what we might agree or disagree with. So
let's put it in just real big over the entire screen. I'm just going to turn everything else off. Final2%.com.
Yes, NIL is imperative right now. If you're in a position to donate, please consider it. If you're not in a position to donate, put some tweets out, retweet some stuff. The awareness is everything right now.
There you go.
I mean,
Final
at the end of the
2%.
day,
Donate to Xavier NIL at final2%.com. And then we don't have to worry about losing by 30 in the Big East tournament in the second round.
Or even being a 9 seed.
Or even, I was going to say, even being in the first round.
Yeah, facts.
Oh, dude. So, Feathers just donated 4 televisions.
Man.
Nice, dude.
That should do it. And it's just fitting, Kenny. Xavier's season comes to a close. The sun is completely gone. I hear thunder. It is raining. I mean, that just sums it up. That sums it up. So
yeah, Ahmad,
I don't know how
you're
much
exactly right. Shout out to the chat this year. This has been awesome. You know, I think that this is going to be this first year. I think next year is going to have a little bit of a different feel as far as like maybe not as the way you guys have been able to keep the chat going and staying involved so that Coop and I and Cap aren't just sitting here speaking out into the void has been awesome.
Yeah,
you know, we're gonna keep going. We're going to keep the vibes up for this next 6-7 months. We're going to have a bunch of content coming out this summer. We'll definitely have some podcasts. This will probably be the last. Well, no, actually, it's going to be the last Xavier focused live stream. But we have a Selection Sunday live stream coming up where we're just going to kind of get the live brackets, get our bracket challenge started, all that stuff. We will be probably announcing 3 of the Blobby winners on Sunday. And then That fourth Blobby winner obviously will be the winner of the bracket challenge, and then we got one more big live stream coming for the the first weekend of NCAA tournament, and then after that we'll kind of be signing off for the live stuff, but we will have some static content going up on YouTube and our different podcast platforms.
Yep. And Xavier Club Football will be trying to work with them as well, get some content, have some fun with that, and get us to next basketball season, really. So, we'll be here. We'll be on Twitter. We'll be on YouTube. Yeah, thanks for all the support on Twitter, on YouTube. We've come a long way from our first stream. When we did our first stream, I think it was the Purdue game. We're like, man, if we get 10 people, we're cooking. And we've been getting 300, 400 people on the Twitter streams. Our biggest one, we had 1,400 on one of them. So, and it's only going to get bigger. We're working kind of directly, indirectly with Xavier and Final 2% and stuff. So next year will be a fun year, and all of you will be a part of it.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, we appreciate it. And maybe the hats will be for sale soon. We're working on it.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Kenny, any closing thoughts as we sign off on our last Xavier focused live stream of the season?
I got nothing, man. I'm going with my 2 words.
Do it.
Blob